for the visiting Elizabethtown Lady Panthers. Number 3, junior Gabby Garcia. Number 5, senior.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and
Tori
welcome
Duplessis.
to John Hardin High School for tonight's 17th District Girls Soccer
Number
action.
11, sophomore
Tonight's game will be
Ella
between the
Durbin.
12-1 Elizabethtown Panthers and the 5-8 John
Number
Hardin
12,
Bulldogs.
Senior
They're
Rebecca
introducing the starting
Wells.
lineups, and we'll turn it over to the PA announcer to continue that.
Number 13, junior Heather Mooney. Number 14, sophomore Anna Grace Carter. In the goal, 00, senior Emma Tompkins. Number 21, senior Renee Garcia. Number 22, senior Anna Rose Patterson. Number 24, junior Josie Crimzar. Number 25, junior Lily Johnson. Head coach for the Elizabethtown Panthers is Patrick Black, assistants Samantha Hare and John Parsons. Now for your home team, the John Hardin Lady Bulldogs. Number 17, sophomore Miriam Attiani. Number 9, freshman Caitlin Rowlett. Number 10, junior Kylie Crowley. Number 16, sophomore Kylie Newton. Number 15, junior Zoe Hedge. Number 20, junior Katie Lewis. Number 7, junior Naya Johnson. Number 11, senior Jamie Pons Pagan. Number 3, sophomore Melissa Wiley. Number 19, sophomore Josie Minks. And in the goal, sophomore Destiny Clark.
So there we have the starting lineups for both teams.
Eric Kravinsky, assistant coaches.
Again, Elizabethtown coming in with a 12-1 record on the season, and John Hardin with a 5-7 record. These two teams met earlier in the year. Elizabethtown won on September 5th, 5-0 over the Bulldogs. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. With locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, Brandenburg, Bardstown, and Louisville. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. Ryan Harris of Remax Premier Properties. For all your real estate needs, contact Ryan at 270-723-4626 and he'll get the job done. Bluegrass Cellular, offering the most affordable unlimited plan anywhere where wireless works. Online at bluegrasscellular.com. E-Town Exterminating, 270-737-6900. Online at mugabug.com. And West Point Bank, with 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. Let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. Online at westpointbank.com. To start the game off, it will be Elizabethtown's ball. Drop it back to Renee Garcia. She'll send it up the left side. Trying to get it to Heather Mooney there. Lewis back on the defense for the Bulldogs. Newton sent it up to Wiley. Wiley kicks it out. Throw in for the Panthers. Mooney quickly gets it in to Gabby Garcia. Lays it back for Patterson. Duplessis will send it back up the side to Mooney. Trying to get it to the middle to Patterson. Rowlett there for the Bulldogs. That one poked away by Johnson. Gabby Garcia now with it. She gets past the first defender, driving up. Ponce Pagan back there. It'll go off of her over the inline and be a corner kick for the Panthers. Gabby Garcia to this corner kick. Sends it in. That'll go over the top of the goal and be a goal kick for the Bulldogs. In goal tonight for the Bulldogs, making her first start, is Destiny Clark. She came in last week for an injured Alexis Witherspoon. This one's sent out by Rowlett. Johnson tracks it down for the Panthers. She'll lay it back for Carter. She'll drop it outside. Athiani tried to get to it. Now it's sent to the middle of the field. Johnson with it. She'll send it to the outside to Mooney. We'll drop it back for Duplessis. Up to Gabby Garcia. Wiley pokes it away. Newton able to track it down before it goes out. E-Town back with possession. Renee Garcia now with it. Sends it up to Ella Durbin. Durbin going to try to drop it outside for Kremzar. Atiani back for the Bulldogs, and she'll send it back out near midfield. Duplessis there for the Panthers. Outside to Mooney. Wiley sends it back out to Newton. Newton will take it up the right side. Just Nia Johnson to the middle. Duplessis and Mooney there on the defense. Duplessis kicks that one out. Throw in for the Bulldogs. Wiley will come to take this one. So then to Rowlett, back to Wiley. Wiley going to get it to the middle to Crowley. Back to Rowlett. Now Renee Garcia gets it. Sends it up to Gabby Garcia. And Ella Durbin gets it a breakaway into the box. Ponce Pagan comes back. Clark not able to get to it. And the first goal of the night goes to Ella Durbin at the 36-40 mark. And it was Ella Durbin on the pass from Gabby Garcia. Puts the Panthers up 1-0. Rowlett will send that one up to Newton. Duplessis there for the Panthers. It'll be a throw in for E-Town. Quickly gets it into Mooney. Now Duplessis will send it up the field, trying to get it to Gabby Garcia. Hedge there for the Bulldogs. Rowlett with it, trying to squeeze it to Crowley. Renee Garcia gets it back for Elizabethtown. She's going to lay it up for Kremzar on the outside. Kremzar going to drive it in. Ponce Pagan comes out, cross there. Gabby Garcia just not quite able to get it onto the head. And that'll go all the way through and be a throw-in for the Bulldogs. That's going to get number 14 for the Bulldogs in, Kaylee Flack. Get it into Crowley. Mooney poked it free. Now Gabby Garcia with it. She'll lay it back to Johnson. Johnson around to Durbin. Durbin harassed inside by Rowlett. Now Garcia with it. Ponce Pagan sends it out of the box. Josie Kremzar tries to keep it in. Atiani now with it as Kremzar provides pressure. Durbin now with it. Kicked out by Johnson. Well to throw it in. Into Kremzar. And Nia Johnson sends it back out for the Bulldogs. Anna Grace Carter to track that down. Well with it. Gets it to Patterson. Lays off for Renee Garcia. Garcia will send it outside for Duplessis. Panthers continue to press up. This is going to go wide, trying to get it to Crimzar. Goes off Atiani. She'll retreat and kick it out there, and it'll be a throw-in for the Panthers. That one will be headed out by Rowlett. Kicked into the box. Lewis got to it. Now Pons Pagan will send out. Garcia gets it back. That'll go off Pons Pagan. It'll be a corner kick for the Panthers. Crimzar to take this corner. Send into the box, trying to clear it out. Garcia poked it near the goal or in that direction. Lewis sends it back out. Now E-Town regains possession. Renee Garcia with it. She'll lay it off. She was trying to lay it off for Mooney. It was a little too far. Nia Johnson gets to it. And now Duplessis will kick it out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in for the Bulldogs. Quickly with the throw-in to get it to Rowlett. Now Crowley with it. That'll be a foul on the Panthers and a free kick for the Bulldogs. Rowlett to take this one. Near the top of the box, Wiley going to try to poke it free. Gets it into the box, but it'll be Emma Tompkins coming over to scoop it up. Sends that one out near midfield. Goes over a couple of players. That's going to go off the Bulldogs, a throw in. Well to do the throw in for the Panthers. Sends it down the line, trying to get it to Durbin. That'll go off Durbin, a throw in for the Bulldogs. Wiley with the throw in. Back and forth now. Garcia with it. She'll lay it off for Duplessis. Lays it back for Carter. To Johnson. Sends it up to Gabby Garcia. Drops it outside for Duplessis. Crowley came up to provide the defense. The pass just a little wide. It'll be a throw-in for the Bulldogs. Gabby Garcia out to Well. Well to Crimzar. And by trying to find some space, drives into the middle. Chops it there for Gabby Garcia. Garcia going to send it to the outside, gets it to Durbin. Durbin and Atiani going after it. Atiani will come out with possession. Going up the left side. Johnson comes over. That'll be a foul on the Panthers. Be a free kick for the Bulldogs. Rowlett to take this kick. It gets over the head of Anna Grace Carter. And it will be picked up by Tompkins, quickly sending it back out. Flack going to head it back towards the other end, but Renee Garcia with it, quickly up to Durbin. Crimzar sprinting up from the right side. She'll get to it. Driving in the box, Pons-Pagan comes out, cross there. Gabby Garcia just wide to the left, and it will be a goal kick for the Bulldogs. Newton checks back into the lineup for the Bulldogs. Well, into the middle, gets it to Gabby Garcia. Pops it outside for Mooney, going up the side. Lewis comes over for the defense. Mooney able to get it into the box. She crosses there to Garcia. Garcia puts it on the right foot off the crossbar. The rebound headed by Mink. It goes off of Ponce Pagan out. That'll be a corner kick for the Panthers. Crimsar to take this one. It's going to hit to the backside. Garcia plays it off the left foot, and it goes just wide left into the side net, and will be a goal kick for the Bulldogs. .28:40 to go here in the opening half of play. E-Town on top, 1-0. A goal by Ella Durbin from Gabby Garcia. Newton now with it for the Bulldogs. Johnson will get it away from her. Lays it off for Renee Garcia. Gets it up to Gabby. Hedge will come over for the Bulldogs. Now Rowlett with it. Gets it to Crowley. Crowley trying to send it up the right side. Renee Garcia tracks it down for E-Town. Sends it to Rebecca Well. Well, we'll just lay it off there for Durbin. Durbin's going to send it outside for Crimsar. Deep down into the corner. Crimsar tracks it down, crosses from there. And they'll say it went over the in line before the cross, and so it will be a goal kick for the Bulldogs. Freetown, their next game will be Wednesday as they will host the North Hardin Trojans. For the John Hardin Bulldogs, they will host Central Hardin on Wednesday, and that will be here on HCEC-TV. Melissa Wiley with it. Gets it to Crowley. Crowley going to try to send it up the left side to Atiani. To Wiley. Now Crimsar will get it back for the Panthers. Gets it up to Gabby Garcia. She'll dump it off to the corner for Mooney to track down. Newton comes over for the Bulldogs. Mooney sends it to the top of the box. Patterson sends it in. Goes off Ponce Pagan. Durbin gets there. She'll lay it back out for Garcia. Garcia will take a shot from there, and it'll go over the crossbar and be a goal kick for the Bulldogs. Rowlett to take this goal kick. Mooney there for the Panthers. She'll lay it back for Duplessis. That'll go off Duplessis. A throw in for the Bulldogs. Crowley to throw this one in. Another throw in by Crowley. E-Town gets possession again. Duplessis now with it. Newton gets there for the Bulldogs, off to Wiley. Wiley going to try to get it to the outside. Crimsar will get it from there for the Panthers. Sends it out for Duplessis. He'll track it down on the far side. Carter now with it. Well with it as Johnson pokes it away from her. Well with the throw in. Down the line to Durbin. Durbin will send it to Mooney. Mooney going to drop it back for Duplessis. Gabby Garcia on the outside. Newton provides the defensive pressure. Garcia sends it to Renee Garcia. Outside for Well. Well going to send it in from there. One hop in. Clark with the save. Clark's going to put it out near midfield. Take a high hop there. Carter will get it for E-Town. Crimsar now with it. Driving into the box, crosses there. They'll go behind Gabby Garcia. But Panthers able to retain possession. Gabby Garcia now with it. Lewis providing the defense. Going to cross from there, trying to get it to Durbin, just a little too far. Wiley gets it out of the box, and she'll send it up the left side for Atiani. Durbin gets possession back for the Panthers. She'll take it up the offense's right side. Mink comes over, and that'll go too far and be a goal kick for the Bulldogs. .23:35 to go here in the opening half of play. 1-0 Elizabethtown on top. Rowlett sends that one up near midfield. Be a foul on the Bulldogs, a free kick for Elizabethtown. Lily Johnson to take this one. Sends it to the left side. Headed there by Lewis into the box. Clark comes out to pick it up. Johnson got to it. Now Crowley there. Patterson pokes it free. Now Johnson back with it. And Crimsar will track it down for E-Town. Gets it to Johnson in the middle of the field. She lays it outside for Renee Garcia. Over to Crimsar. Crimsar going to cross it from there, trying to get it to Gabby Garcia. Mooney takes a shot with the left foot. It goes in just wide. It's into the side net, but it will be a goal kick for the Bulldogs as Rowlett comes back to do that. Flack back into the game for the Bulldogs.
It hurts. Shut up. I can see my rice in here.
Renee Garcia with it for E-Town. Drops it back for Carter. Gabby Garcia now with it. Weaving her way through the middle. Gets it to Durbin. Durbin will cross from there. Goes off Clark. Mooney comes up. Misses that one. Crowley with it for John Hardin. She'll send it back out, but it'll be the Panthers there to keep possession. To Gabby Garcia. Back to Johnson. Outside for Well. Well gets it to Durbin. Durbin will drive it inside again. Cross, try to cross. It's going to go over the in line. It'll be a corner kick for the Panthers. Crimsar comes up to take it as Ashley Kerr checks into the lineup for the Panthers. Patterson will check out. Across to the front of the box. Poked away. Gabby Garcia had gotten to it. It'll be poked out of the box by the Bulldogs. I'll just sit around. Duplessis will come up for the Panthers and get it. Sends it out to Mooney. Mooney heads it back inside. Now Johnson gets it for the Panthers. Chipped forward. A little too far for Crimsar to get to. Clark picks it up. And she will punt it from there. Down the left side, trying to get it to Atiani. Wiley with it. Keeps it in, but it goes off Atiani. Be a throw-in for E-Town. Well with the throw-in. To Johnson, who'll drop it back for Carter. Up to Mooney. Mooney will send it to the center to Kerr. Gabby Garcia now gets to it. Sends it across to Well. Well, just send it forward. Mink gets back there. She pokes it back out. Gets it to Wiley. Wiley going to lay it off for Atiani. She'll send it up near midfield. Anna Grace Carter races over. Not able to keep that one in bounds. That'll be a throw-in for the Bulldogs. Nia Johnson back into the lineup for John Hardin. Trying to get it into Flack. Kerr able to get it back for E-Town. Now Renee Garcia with it. That'll be dropped back for Well. Well gets it up to Crimsar. Crimsar back to Johnson in the center of the field. She's going to send it out to the left side. Duplessis now with it. Duplessis trying to get it to Kerr, poked out by the Bulldogs. Johnson will track it now, and she'll send it across the field for Well. Up to Crimsar. Crimsar will send it across, trying to get it to Gabby Garcia. Garcia trying to find some space. She'll drop off there for Mooney. Mooney squares up. Left foot just high, and will be a goal kick again for the Bulldogs. 17:40 to go here in this opening half of play. E-Town on top 1-0 on an Ella Durbin goal. Assist by Gabby Garcia. E-Town has basically had possession most of this first half, if not all of it, but a couple of minutes. Carter will track this one down. Not able to keep it in. Throw in for the Bulldogs. Atiani to throw it in. Into Wiley, trying to get it to Johnson. Well gets it over to Lily Johnson. Up to Mooney. Flack pokes that one. Mink will send it out to the left side. It'll go over the sideline. Throw in for the Panthers. Rebecca Weld to take this one. She'll get it into Mary Bell. That'll go off Bell. Throw in for the Bulldogs. Talina Harmon checks in for John Hardin. Throwing up to Rowlett. Well will keep it in. She sends it back down. Mink will head it from there. Gets it to Flack. Ashley Kerr coming up from behind. Gets it back for the Panthers. Now Mooney with it. Mooney going to lay it outside for Garcia. Garcia drives into the box. Crosses there. Durbin left foot. That goes off of a Bulldog. Mary Bell chip shot. Goes over the goal. And it will be a goal kick for the Bulldogs. Rowlett to take this goal kick. Is up the right side. Mooney there for the Panthers. Gets it to Ashley Kerr. Wiley drops it back for Rowlett. Mooney will send it outside for Gabby Garcia. Garcia drives towards the top of the box. She'll back it out from there. Lays it outside for Well. Well to Crimsar. Back to Johnson. Johnson from the left side. Takes a shot. 2 hops. And Clark with the save. Wiley will head it down into the offensive end, but Anna Grace Carter there for the Panthers. Quickly gets it back to Lily Johnson. to Ella Durbin. Crims are racing up the right side. They're going to send it to the outside to get it to Mooney. Mooney takes a step back in, right foot, and it's in. And Heather Mooney squeezed it between Clark and the left post. And so with 14-11, it's Heather Mooney with the goal for the Panthers. I believe that is Gabby Garcia on the assist again. They'll give her 2 on the day. Mooney now with it again for Elizabethtown. Up to Gabby Garcia. Lewis comes out for the Bulldogs. Garcia gets into the box. Now she'll lay it back for Kerr. Kerr leaves it for Crimsar. Crimsar going to take a shot from there and just over the top of the crossbar. And will be a goal kick for John Hardin. There'll be a foul on the Panthers. Free kick for the Bulldogs. Gabby Garcia now with it. Up to Mary Bell. Drops back for Well. To Crimsar. Kerr will lay it back for Well. Abby Rich in the middle of the field. Outside for Duplessis. To Gabby Garcia. Garcia from outside the box takes the shot. It'll go wide right. And will be a goal kick for the Bulldogs. 12-12 remaining in this opening half. E-Town on top 2-0. Rowlett to take this goal kick. Melissa Wiley with it for the Bulldogs. That'll go off Mary Bell. Be a throw in for John. Quickly in to Atiani. As the Panthers converge around her. And that'll go wide. Be a throw in for E-Town. Megan Young with the throw in. Rich with it to Crimsar. Back to Young. Outside for Bell. Now Nia Johnson with it for John. Kicks it up. That'll go over the sideline. It'll be a throw in for the Panthers. Bell to the middle of the field to Crimsar. Crimsar gets it to Renee Garcia. A little too far for her. Kicked outside by the Bulldogs. Bell keeps it in. Young keeps it in from there. Now Anna Grace Carter with it to Renee Garcia. To Gabby Garcia. Lays it back for Duplessis. Into Renee Garcia. Trying to get it to Gabby Garcia. Kicks back out, but Duplessis tracks it down. Abby Rich now with it. Wiley got in the way of that pass. That'll go off Rich. Newton will come up for it. Duplessis gets it back for E-Town. Trying to get it up to Mooney. It'll go out and be a throw in there for the Bulldogs. So we're under 10 minutes to go here in our opening half. Wiley trying to get to Newton. Throw in for the Bulldogs. Johnson now with it. She gets near the box. Carter comes over to go off of her. Newton just do the throw in. Trying to get it to Flack. Duplessis will send it back out near midfield. Gabby Garcia gets there. To the middle to Crimzar. Crimzar drives in. She'll send it to the left side, trying to get it to Mooney. And then Rowlett will clear it out from there for the Bulldogs. Carter to track it down. Renee Garcia with it. Up to Durbin. Durbin driving up the right side. Stops, comes back, drives it into the box. She'll leave it off there to the top for Rich. Off Rich's left foot. It's going to go off Newton and go out and be a throw in for the Panthers, as Jasmine Trejo will come in for the Panthers. And Monica Spreza in for the Bulldogs. Abby Garcia with it. To Abby Rich. Crimzar will track that one down. Drives it just outside of the box. Now comes in. Cross there. Durbin puts a right foot on it. Just going to go wide to the left and will be a goal kick for the Bulldogs. Duplessis keeps it on this end for the Panthers. Gabby Garcia now with it. She's going to send it up. Clark going to come out of the goal. Durbin tracks it down, keeps it in, lays it off for Bell. But it'll be Pons Pagan who sends it outside. There'll be a throw in for the Panthers. Cross there, kicked out by the Bulldogs. Duplessis comes up. She'll get it there to Trejo. Flack comes over to provide the defense. Trejo crosses into the box, and Clark with a save. Clark's punt from there. It's near midfield. Abby Rich gets it for the Panthers. Over to Bell. Bell going to send it up, trying to get it to Crimzar. She's able to keep it in bounds. Mink comes over to provide the pressure. And that'll go over the inline and will be a goal kick. Nia Johnson back in for John Hardin. Rowlett with the goal kick up to Wiley. Bell there for the Panthers. She'll send it to the middle of the field. Lewis will kick it back out near midfield. Foul on the Panthers. Will be a free kick for the Bulldogs. Rowlett to take this one. Gets past everybody, and Emma Tompkins will come out and scoop it up. Quickly punting it away. Crimsar with it. Lays it outside for Young. Up, trying to get it to Bell. Now we'll get it to Durbin. Rowlett provides the defense. Throw in for the Panthers. Heather Mooney back into the lineup for E-Town. Throw in for E-Town. Renee Garcia with it for the Panthers. Trying to get it back to Durbin. Atiani sends it up the field. Carter will track it down. Johnson gets it from her. Tompkins retreats into the goal. Carter gets it back for the Panthers. So send it to the middle of the field to Crimsar. Crimsar send it forward, trying to get it to Trejo. Lewis will clear it out. It'll be a throw-in for E-Town. 3:15 to go here in the first half. Again, 2-0 their score. Crimsar going to send it all the way across the field, trying to get to Mooney. Headed back towards the middle. Now Durbin gets control of it. She's going to try to send it forward for Mooney. And not able to keep it in. It'll be a goal kick for the Bulldogs. Garcia tries to keep it down on this end. Flack with it now for John. Gets it to Wiley. Wiley going to try to lay it back, but Garcia steps in the way. Gets it back for the Panthers. So try to scoop it there. Get it up to Durbin, but Clark comes out and gets the save before Durbin can get there. Young now with it for E-Town. To Renee Garcia. That'll be a foul on the Bulldogs. Free kick for the Panthers. Crimsar to take this one. Going to try to send it up the left side. Gabby Garcia there. Lays it off for Trejo. Trejo will give it back to Garcia. To the top of the box to Renee Garcia. She squares up, shot from there. 2 hops, and Clark with the save. Wiley heads it forward, but Carter there for E-Town. Duplessis lays it back for Tompkins. Rich keeps it on the E-Town end. Now Renee Garcia up to Durbin. Durbin drives into the box, takes a shot there. It's wide left. And will be a goal kick for the Bulldogs. Under a minute to go, to 45 seconds until halftime. Rowlett sends it out near midfield. Renee Garcia there for E-Town. Lays it off for Young. Young gets it to Mooney. 15 seconds to go. Into the middle for Renee Garcia. Flack came out for the Bulldogs. Garcia will get it down to Durbin. Durbin able to keep it in. Nope, she won't. It'll go over the end line. And that will do it for the first half of play. After one half, Elizabethtown on top, 2-0. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming, sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. Ryan Harris of RE/MAX Premier Properties for all your real estate needs. Bluegrass Cellular, offering the most affordable unlimited plan anywhere. E-Town Exterminating, 270-737-6900. And West Point Bank, let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. We'll be back after this short timeout with the second half action.
Scruffy and Fluffy, press F1, rack.
Hi, I'm Dale Mings, and welcome to HCEC-TV live sports coverage. I want to take time to just recognize one of our longtime sponsors, eTownApartments.com and Mark Harris Construction. And today we have with us another sponsor that's coming on board with us, and that's Mark's son, Ryan Harris. And Ryan, just tell us a little bit about yourself and how you came to be in this business and so forth.
So, I'm from Elizabethtown, grown up here my whole life. I'm fortunate enough that I got to grow up around kind of the construction business and that whole market, more so than a new realtor would get to be around it coming in. So, I knew a lot, and I decided being a realtor would be a perfect fit for me. And that's just kind of how I got into it. I interned my junior year, the summer after my junior year at Bellarmine at a real estate place. And I fell in love with it, and it's just a perfect fit for me.
So Ryan, tell us a little bit more about the focus of your business. Is this mostly the Elizabethtown area, Hardin County? What is it?
So my brokerage that I'm a part of, it's out of Louisville, but I'm in E-Town 3, 4, 5 days a week. So my emphasis is Louisville, Hardin County, Elizabethtown, and anything kind of close by there. I'm helping people in Taylorsville right now, helping people out in Cecilia. I'm helping really where anybody needs me, just trying to figure out what their needs are in that area and how that market fits their needs.
So now, in terms of marketing, you've kind of got your own sort of like your own. It's almost like your own company, I guess.
Right.
But so just tell us a little bit about that.
So the company I'm with is a brokerage out of Louisville, RE/MAX Premier Properties. Jay Pitts is the head broker. He's actually from E-Town as well. Many people probably know him, and his dad Jeff, who's a realtor here in town. And that's how I got kind of linked up with them. But the whole idea around it is marketing yourself and showing people the services you can provide for them and why you would be useful for them to use you.
Yeah. Well, speaking of those services, tell us a little bit about some of the services that you offer.
So what I mainly do, I help buyers and sellers. So, if you're wanting to sell your home, I'm glad to help you out. We offer marketing that not many other people can, and that's one of the things I pride myself on and our company prides herself on. And when I help a buyer out, I have a lot of things I can do to help them as well. A lot of new technologies that help, that make it easier and quicker, and we can hop on houses that they like super fast, and just kind of some services we provide. And I have a commercial listing right now, so I'm trying to get into that area as well.
Okay, great. Now, we are talking about high school athletics here, and I understand that you graduated at Elizabethtown High School.
Yes, sir.
Now, were you involved in athletics there?
Yeah, so I played golf and basketball in high school, and I was actually on the high school tennis team my 7th and 8th grade year. I grew up playing every sport you can imagine.
Okay.
I mean, name it and I've played it. What I think is so special about high school sports is, it kind of molds who you are, your friends. You have memories that last a lifetime. I mean, I know, so I was on the 2014 district-winning E-Town basketball team, and I still see those buddies all the time. And whenever we get together, we always talk about a memory or something Coach Harris said, or something somebody did in the locker room, and it's just a lot of good memories we still have, and I think still molds me as a person, and I think a lot of other high school athletes would agree.
So now, did that have anything to do with your decision to support high school sports by supporting HCEC-TV?
Sure, definitely. So my parents, I've grown up watching them support high school sports, doing whatever they can, and I just feel the need to do the same thing because of how much I feel like it provided for me.
Sure, okay. And we appreciate you. We appreciate your dad and his sister, the whole family, and all they've done for us all these years, and look forward to this new relationship. And welcome on board.
Thanks. I'm excited for it.
Great. And we look forward to hearing more great things from this young man, but right now we're going to get right back to that ball game.
Welcome back to John Hardin High School for tonight's 17th District Girls Soccer action. Our halftime score has Elizabethtown on top 2-0 over the Bulldogs. Scoring from the first half. Just 3 minutes and 20 seconds into the ball game, it was Gabby Garcia finding Ella Durbin. Got it past Destiny Clark and in for the first goal. At the 14-11 mark, it was Heather Mooney going on the short side as she got it past Clark and put the Panthers up 2-0, which is our halftime score. So we start the second half. It will be John Hardin ball. Johnson back to Rowlett, up to Newton. Renee Garcia gets it back for the Panthers. The Panthers had possession most of the first half. Durbin now driving down the left side. Newton in chase. She'll drive it down. Able to get in the box, crosses there. I believe that went off Rowlett out, and it will be a corner kick for the Panthers. Crimsar to take this corner. Send it to the far side. Headed out by, I believe, Hedge there, but Crimsar will track it back down. She shoots there. Clark steps up, knocks it in the air, and collects it for another save. Clark's punt goes sideways, so to speak. Crowley over there, but Mooney tracks it down for E-Town. The far sideline, it's Atiani. That'll go out. Be a throw in for the Panthers. Quickly get it into Mooney. Lays it off for Renee Garcia. She'll get it up to Crimsar. Lewis comes over on the defense. And that ball will go through the inline and be a goal kick for the Bulldogs. Rowlett to take this goal kick. Carter with it, back to Renee Garcia, across to Duplessis. Duplessis gets it to Gabby Garcia. Puts it to the right foot, crosses there. They go off of, I believe that was Hedge, and then Clark comes out and collects it. This one will go straight up in the air. Gabby Garcia there. She'll track it down to Renee Garcia, to Crimsar. Crimsar going to get it inside to Patterson, lays it off for Renee Garcia, chips it forward, trying to get it to Durbin. Durbin with the left foot, but right at Clark, and another save for the sophomore keeper. Moody going to try to keep possession. Rowlett kicks it back out near midfield. Atiani with it. Well provides the defense. Anna Grace Carter comes over. She gets possession back for the Panthers. Gets it to Renee Garcia. Up to Mooney. Mooney gets it up to Crimzar. Crimzar driving towards the middle. They send it to the outside for Durbin. Durbin gets past Mink. Center's there, but Ponce Pagan is there. And they'll say it went over the end line, and so it will be a goal kick. Rowlett back to take this one for the Bulldogs. Renee Garcia up to Gabby Garcia. Trying to get past Mink. Drives inside, lays it off there for Crimzar. Her shot, it's good. It gets on the left side of the net. And Gabby Garcia with another assist tonight. And that goal will make it 3-0. The 35-21 mark. Three different Panthers have scored tonight. There's Ella Durbin, Heather Mooney, and now Josie Crimzar. Mooney with it. And E-Town continues the pressure. Up to Durbin. Durbin gets inside the box. Ponce Pagan will send it out. Gets it to Johnson. Johnson going to get past Lily Johnson. Trying to find some space. Carter pokes it out, but Melissa Wiley there for the Bulldogs. Carter again gets back possession. That'll go off of Wiley. Carter with the throw in. Duplessis will lay it back for Tompkins. To the other side for Well. To Mooney, inside to Renee Garcia. Renee Garcia to Gabby Garcia. Crimzar calling for it as she was streaking across the center. They'll lay it to the outside for Mooney. Mooney crosses right back to Crimzar. Gets through the box. And over the end line, and it will be a goal kick for the Bulldogs. Flack checks back in for John Hardin. Rowlett sends this kick up, headed there by Patterson. Now Newton, now Patterson. They kind of head it back and forth. Crowley with it, but Garcia will get possession back for the Panthers. Gets it up to Crimzar. Stops, left foot to the center to Renee Garcia, trying to find some space. She'll drop it back for Patterson. Patterson to the outside for Mooney. Well now with it to Renee Garcia. Atiani pokes it out. It'll be a throw in for the Panthers. Quickly Mooney up with it. Lewis will kick that one out. It'll be another throw in as Mooney comes over quickly. Gets it to Crimzar. We're going to have offsides on Elizabethtown. Free kick for the Bulldogs. Reminder, HCEC-TV will be back on the air tomorrow night, as it will be North Hardin at E-Town for volleyball action. Scheduled start time is 7:30. Wednesday night we'll be right back here as the Central Hardin Bruins will come to take on the John Hardin Bulldogs in girls soccer. Thursday night it'll be boys soccer action as the Bulldogs of John Hardin travel to take on the Bruins. That goes off Crimzar will be off the Bulldogs. Corner kick for the Panthers. Friday night it'll be football action at the Dog Pound as they will host the Meade County Green Wave. Crimzar takes this, sends it to the top of the box. Mooney not able to control it there. Lily Johnson gets it for the Panthers. She'll wind up, take a shot from there, one hop, and Clark with a save. Punt goes out to Newton near midfield. Patterson gets it back for the Panthers. Renee Garcia outside for Durbin. Durbin in, chips it, trying to cross it there. It goes into the side net. It'll be a goal kick for the Bulldogs. Rowlett to take this one. Duplessis gets that one. She'll lay it back for Carter. Carter will go outside for Well. Well sends that one forward. Lewis there. Crimzar Natiani going after it. Crimzar able to retain possession. She'll drive it down into the corner and the outside of the box. She chips it from there to Gabby Garcia. Shot and in. And Crimzar to Garcia for the 4th goal of the night. Gabby Garcia has been in on each of the goals this evening. The 30-21 mark. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Special thanks to our live sports coverage sponsors, Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, Ryan Harris of Remax Premier Properties, Bluegrass Cellular, E-Town Exterminating, and West Point Bank. And E-Town again on the offensive. Durbin lays off for Gabby Garcia. She crosses there, gets through the box, and off the post from Mooney. As Atiani will bring it back out the left side. Gets it to Flack. Flack going to try to get it to Rowlett. Over to Wiley. Back to Flack. Hedge comes up. Pokes it to Wiley. It'll go out of bounds and be a throw-in for the Panthers. Duplessis gets it into Durbin. Now Crimzar with it. It's to the middle. Lays it back for Patterson. Patterson outside for Mooney. Mooney will send it in from there. Wiley kicked it into the air. And it'll go over the end line and be a corner kick for Panthers. Again for E-Town, their next game will be Wednesday night as they will host the North Hardin Trojans. And for the John Hardin Bulldogs, they will host on Wednesday night the Central Hardin Bruins. We will have that here for you on HCEC-TV. Both games scheduled to start at 7 o'clock. That one on the corner from Crimzar goes through the hands of Clark, back out, sent back into the box, off the post, off the crossbar. Patterson now trying to get it in, and it'll be cleared out by Wiley. Durbin with it. Gets it back into the box. She'll take the shot from there. Little too tall for Mooney, and that'll go over the end line and be a goal kick for the Bulldogs. 28:07 to go here in the ball game. E-Town on top 4-0 over the Bulldogs. Rowlett to take this goal kick. Well comes up for the Panthers. Renee Garcia outside for Durbin. That'll go over the sideline and be a throw in. That'll get Newton back into the ball game for the Bulldogs. And a throw-in mistake. So it'll be a throw-in now for the Panthers. Well to throw it in. Crimsar with it towards the middle. Kicks it back for Duplessis. Duplessis will get it to Gabby Garcia. Back to Duplessis. Plays it to the middle. And the Bulldogs will clear it from there. That'll go over the sideline and be a throw in for the Panthers. Duplessis to throw this one in. Got it to Patterson. It looked too heavy a touch. It goes out and be a throw in now for the Bulldogs. Crowley with it to Nia Johnson. And Grace Carter will get it to Duplessis. Back to Carter. To Lily Johnson. Back out to Duplessis. Sends it across for Crimsar. Newton provides the pressure. Crimsar gets down near gets it into Durbin and be cleared out there by Hedge. But E-Town will retain possession. And they'll start their next offensive attack. Patterson is it back for Renee Garcia over to Duplessis. Now Ella Durbin with it. That'll go over the sideline and be a throw in for the Bulldogs. Atiani back into the lineup for John Hardin. E-Town gets possession back. Carter now with it. Rowlett stepped in the way, kicks that one back out, but it to go right to Well. To Crimsar. For Renee Garcia. Side for Durbin. Durbin's cross. Tries to get it to Gabby Garcia. Wiley was there. Poked around. Wiley will kick it back out, or try to. Now Rowlett will send it out. Well gets it for E-Town. Drives in. Chips on the cross to Gabby Garcia. And we're going to have offsides before the shot. Be offsides on E-Town, so it will be a free kick for the Bulldogs. Rowlett sends that one up near midfield. Mooney gets it back for E-Town to Gabby Garcia. Back outside for Mooney. Mooney going to cross with her left. Goes just to the wide on the right side over the in line and will be a goal kick for John Hardin. Ashley Kerchak's back in for E-Town. Nia Johnson back in for John Hardin. 22:45 to go here in the ball game. E-Town on top 4-0. He scored 2 in the first half and then 2 in the second half. Well, we'll send that to the middle of the field. Lily Johnson there for E-Town. Drops it back for Carter. To the outside for Duplessis. to Renee Garcia. Rowlett will step in front of that pass. Try to lay it off for Flack. Back to Rowlett. Back to Lewis. Rowlett again with it. She'll send it forward. Gets past Carter, but Tompkins comes out from the goal. She'll kick that out. That'll be a throw in for John Hardin. Atiani with the throw in. Gets it to Rowlett. Rowlett going to try to pass it in. Duplessis sends it out near midfield to Gabby Garcia. It's past Mink, drives into the left side of the box. She'll cross there, but Hedge there goes over the inline. It'll be a corner kick for the Panthers. Jasmine Trejo back into the lineup for the Panthers. Crimsar to take this corner kick. Sent to the top of the box, kicked out by Wiley. Duplessis comes up, keeps it in the box, tries to pass with her left foot there, tries again. That one will go over the end line and will be a goal kick for John Hardin. Kerr keeps it on this end. Crimsar with it for Durbin. Durbin will take a shot from there just over the crossbar and be another goal kick for the Bulldogs. So we reach the midway point of this second half. That'll be a foul on E-Town. It'll be a free kick for the Bulldogs. Rowlett will come up and take that one. Duplessis there. Duplessis will kick it out. It'll be a throw in for the Bulldogs. Crowley to throw it in. Trying to get it to Wiley. And Duplessis will send it back out. It'll be another throw in for the Bulldogs. Quickly gotten into Crowley. And that'll go out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for the Panthers. Abby Rich back into the lineup for E-Town. Carter with it. She'll kick it out of the box. Wiley there to keep it back in for John. But it'll be E-Town who gets possession again. Crimsar with it. Rowlett comes up for the Bulldogs. Renee Garcia steps in front of that one. She'll give it off to Gabby Garcia. She's going to lay it off for Jasmine Trejo, just outside of the box. Gets it in. Mink on the defense. Cross there, but over the inline. Be another goal kick for the Bulldogs. Rowlett with the goal kick. Gabby Garcia there gets it for E-Town. She'll lay it back for Duplessis. To Crimsar. Crimsar going to get it to Trejo. Pons Pagan will send it back out there. Renee Garcia gets it for the Panthers. She'll lay it back for Well. Well to Durbin. Trying to get it to Kerr. Ponspagon sends that one back out, but Duplessis there for the Panthers. Gets it to Gabby Garcia. Garcia stops, keeps it in, crosses there, goes near the net, and it'll be Lewis who can clear it out for the Bulldogs. So Clark had gotten a hand on it, but unable to stop it. Throw in for Elizabethtown. Emma Graham into the lineup for the Panthers. Throw in for the Bulldogs. Nia Johnson with it, sends it out near the middle of the field. Gabby Garcia there for the Panthers. Crowley there for the Bulldogs. And Renee Garcia gets it to Ella Durbin. Durbin drives down. The stops, comes back in, and that'll go just over the crossbar and will be a goal kick for the Bulldogs. Atiani back in for John Hardin. Gabby Garcia kicks that one, but it goes wide. Be a throw in for the Bulldogs. Duplessis will send that one back to Tompkins. Around to Grimm, to Rich, to Renee Garcia. Hedge on the defense. One hopper, Clark knocks it up in the air and then able to get to her feet and collect it. Another save for Clark. Renee Garcia to Kerr. Back to Duplessis. Cross to Graham. Atiani now with it for the Bulldogs. There'll be a foul on E-Town, a free kick for John Hardin. Rowlett to take this one. Trying to send it right down the middle. Carter comes up, kicks it back out, gets it to Renee Garcia. She'll send it outside for Gabby Garcia. Crimsar racing up the left side. She'll get to it. Gets into the box, crosses there for Trejo. Now Gabby Garcia with a shot, and it's in. Trejo with the assist as Garcia gets her second goal of the night. The 13:43 mark. That one makes the score 5-0. E-Town on top. This is a Hardin County Educational Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, Ryan Harris of RE/MAX, Bluegrass Cellular, E-Town Exterminating, and West Point Bank. Crimsar now gets the ball back for the Panthers. Gives it up to Gabby Garcia. Garcia drives it past Mink. Cross there to Trejo, and it's in. As it was Trejo to Garcia before, it is now Garcia to Trejo, and Jasmine Trejo. Makes it 6-0. Gabby Garcia has been involved in every goal tonight for the Panthers. The first three goals, Ella Durbin, Heather Mooney, and Josie Crimsar, were assisted by Garcia. Then Gabby scored 2 goals, one assisted by Crimzar, the other by Trejo, and then it was Gabby Garcia again with the assist on that one to Jasmine Trejo. Just 25 seconds after scoring before 13-18 mark. This one will get set forward for Tompkins. Up to Grimm. To Durbin. Durbin going to center it there, tries to get it to Crimzar. Crimzar lays it outside for Gabby Garcia. She stops, turns, fires. Stopped. Trejo tries to send it back in. Clark with another save. Wiley with it now for the Bulldogs. Gets it to Crowley. Duplessis comes over for the Panthers. Duplessis will get it back for E-Town. Throw in for the Panthers. Kara Grimm had checked in at that last break. And now it will be Rory Campbell checking in for the Panthers. Gabby Garcia with it to Anna Grace Carter. Ella Durbin now with it. Up to Crimzar. Crimzar going to send it across, trying to get it to Kiara Grimm. That'll go through and be a throw in for the Bulldogs. Flack with it. As Kiara Grimm comes and provides the pressure, lays it back out for Atiani. That'll go over the sideline. Throw in for the Bulldogs. To Atiani. Back to Flack. Ella Durbin gets it back. She gets it to Renee Garcia. Garcia drops it inside, trying to get it to Campbell. Be sent back out. Emma Grimm there. Over back to Durbin. Trying to get it to Campbell in the middle, be sent back out. Duplessis now with it. To Renee Garcia. Hooks it forward for Crimzar. Crimzar trying to find some space inside. She'll keep this one in the box. She'll cross to the top. Durbin will head it into the air. It'll be Rowlett that heads it back out. Garcia keeps it. Durbin now with it. Back out to Emma Grimm. To Kiara Grimm. She'll take it into the right side. And across from there. And it's going to go off the Bulldogs. And so it will be a corner kick for the Panthers. Ashley Kerr, she checks in and will go to the goalie spot for Tompkins. Megan Young back into the lineup for the Panthers as she'll take Duplessis' spot. Under 10 minutes to go here in the ball game. Durbin actually kicked that one all the way back out. Durbin with it again. Back into the box. She'll take a shot from there. Kicked around. Kicked out by the Bulldogs. To go over the sideline. It'll be a throw in for E-Town. Emma Grimm to take this one to Durbin. That's Rowlett that got it back for the Bulldogs. Rich in front of her. Lay it out for Atiani. Emma Grimm comes to take that one. Gets it back for the Panthers up to Ella Durbin. Lays it off there for Crimzar. Crimzar going to drive into the box, lays it out for Campbell. Campbell going to take a left foot. Not able to get a lot on it. It'll be cleared out by Pons Pagan. And will be a throw in for the Panthers. Quick throw in to Renee Garcia. Gabby Garcia with it now. It's into the box, crosses there. It's off the foot of Campbell. All the way out. Atiani will track it down for John Hardin. Try to take it up the left side.
Get out of my face, man. Get out of my face.
Carter comes over for E-Town. That'll go off of the Bulldogs. It'll be a throw in for E-Town. Emma Grimm to do this one. Up to Kiara Grimm. Flack will send it back in the other direction. Clark will track it down, or sorry, Carter will track it down. Gets it to Young.
Hey, bro, I'm sorry for saying you actually did. Like I said, he said it's fine.
Renee Garcia. Up to Kiara Grimm. Durbin with it again. Kick that one a little wide. Throw in for the Bulldogs. As Nia Johnson checks back in for John Hardin. That'll go off of Kara Grimm. Throw in again for the Bulldogs. Carter going to track this one down for the Panthers. Renee Garcia will lay it off for Young. Young gets it to Crimzar. Outside for Gabby Garcia. And try to send it forward. Gets it to Crimzar at the top of the box. Drives to the middle. Right foot. It's in the top corner. And another assist for Gabby Garcia as Josie Crimzar gets her second of the ball game. 7-0. Now E-Town on top at the 6:29 mark of this second half. Again, tune in for rebroadcast of all local HCEC-TV programs airing on Brandenburg Telecom and Comcast Cable Channel 2, Spectrum Communications Channel 184. You can always check our past broadcast on our YouTube channel. Just search HCEC-TV. Of a foul on the Panthers, a free kick for the Bulldogs. Rowlett to take this one. Rowlett going to send this one into the box. Kerr there, and it's in. That's Rowlett on the kick. As it is, Caitlin Rowlett. The 5:34 mark of the second. So it'll be 7-1. Campbell with it in the middle, trying to get it forward to Crimzar. Wiley gets it for the Bulldogs. Campbell gets it back for the Panthers. Now Gabby Garcia will track it down. She'll cross from there. Destiny Clark got a hand on it, not able to put it away. Kiara Grimm there, and it's Lewis that clears it out for the Bulldogs. Emma Grimm now with it. Nia Johnson pokes it away from her. Atiani tracks it down on the far side. Kept in by the Panthers. Durbin now with it. To the center, trying to get it to Renee Garcia. That'll come out. Emma Grimm now with it for E-Town. Gets it to Rich. Rich will lay it outside for Renee Garcia, or sorry, for Crimzar. Crimzar lays it off for Gabby Garcia. Cross in there. and just high and over as Campbell, not sure exactly how that got up and over the crossbar from that close of a distance, but it did, and it'll be a goal kick for the Bulldogs. 4 minutes to go here in the ball game. Newton with it to Johnson. Young will send that back up. Crimzar will take control there at midfield. Lays it off for for Durbin. Outside for Gabby Garcia. Garcia driving in on the left side. Will take the left foot off the post and wide. Goal kick for the Bulldogs. This one up. Young there. But it'll be Nia Johnson who gets there for the Bulldogs. That'll go over the sideline and be a throw in for E-Town. Young going to get this one into Mary Bell. Bell will keep that one in. Lays it off for Crimzar. Crimzar crosses from there into the box and through the box. Kara Grimm will get it for the Panthers. Newton now with it. She loses that one. Kara Grimm back with it. It's Aprisa able to get it back for the Bulldogs. Outside to Newton. Flack with it. She'll get it to Newton. As Durbin comes back for the Panthers, Newton still with possession. Flack will come up from the back. Now back out to Rowlett near midfield. 1:50 to go. Sends into the far side. Crowley chases after. She'll track that one down. Young comes over to provide the pressure. And that one will go into the side of the net and will be a goal kick for the Panthers. Melissa Wiley gets it back for the Bulldogs, but it's Gabby Garcia. So say it went out. It'll be a throw in for the Bulldogs. That'll be a throw in for E-Town. Young to throw this one in as we're at a minute to go. Rowlett with it. Kerr will come out. We'll send that one back up the field. Gets it to Durbin. Kara Grimm will chase after that one. Newton comes back for the Bulldogs. Tries to get it in there. Newton will track it down. Outside, it'll be a throw in for the Panthers. Durbin to take this one. 20 seconds to go.
You okay, dude? I can talk to him about like what they say.
The best watches.
Emma Grimm to Durbin. Under 10 seconds to go. That one off of a Bulldog, and I believe that's Newton. A hard kick, but that will bring the game to a close, as it will be Elizabethtown victorious 7-1 over the Bulldogs.